Erica Girardi, or Erica Jane, is the wife of ex-lawyer Thomas Girardi. She is better known for starring in the Bravo's TV show Desperate Housewives of Beverly Hills. To understand her scandal, I have to tell you briefly about her husband first. Tom was one of the leading lawyers in the case for PG&E chemical contamination in the water source. It caused diseases and cancer in victims. This case inspired the movie Erin Brockovich. He went on to be one of the most prestigious lawyers in California and was partner and founder in the law firm Girardi and Keese. Because of his success, clients trusted him to handle their suits against large corporations. The law firm profited anywhere from 20 to 40% of the settlement amount. Fast forward to the present time. Tom and Erica have been married for 22 years and they have a 32-year age gap. He was the one with the money, while she was a normal working class woman. Erica, in November of 2020, filed for divorce, claiming that Tom was cheating on her with multiple women. Then in December of 2020, Tom was sued from a Chicago law firm accusing Tom of embezzling money from his clients. Now, Erica and her lawyers were ordered by a judge in the case to turn over all financials by July 21st, 5 p.m. that were shared with her now ex-husband. Unfortunately, she has not turned them over, so now it is being speculated that all funds that were stolen from Girardi's victims were dispersed into her company Pretty Mess. This is not only fraud, but also embezzlement. I found this information published on basically all media outlets. The show Desperate Housewives of Beverly Hills, all celebrity gossipers, true crime casters, and podcasts and YouTube. The target audience will be true crime fans, Bravo reality TV fans, victims of her ex-husband Tom Girardi, and fans of celebrity gossip in general. The key talking points I will use are the following. Find proof in the accusations against Erica. As of now, it's all speculation. Bring up the issue on why the wives are also always accused without proof when the husband was a con. Throughout history, the woman has always suffered the sins of the husband. And sometimes they are accurate. The wives are in cahoots with the husband. But in this case, not so sure. There's no proof. Again, turn over financials and publicize the findings. If she has nothing to hide, then she can show everything. Make a statement of innocence and apologize to the victims of her ex-husband. Admit to enjoying the wealth, but deny knowing where it came from. Shift the focus on her husband. He is the one who portrayed the lifestyle of unlimited wealth, and she trusted his word. So I question where the money came from. Again, he's showing her he has all these things and that he has all this money. She's not going to question anything. I mean, again, she comes from a humble background. How is she supposed to know that he's running out of money? Show that his age and status gave him power over Erica. She came from a humble background, so when given the opportunity to move up, she took it. She said in a 2017 interview for ABC that he is the leader. This shows they were never on equal playing grounds. Basically, she asked him questions. He advised her. Anything she needed, he advised her. So he wasn't only her husband, but also somebody who told her how to do everything, and she trusted his every word. Change the behavior and play down the wealth. If staying on the show is the only source of income, then be more humble. The over-the-top persona needs to be muted for a bit. Erica Jane has a very strong personality and a very big personality. I only watched the show because of this task. And by watching it, I can just see the kind of person that she portrays herself to be. So, and she should, look more empathetic and show that she does have a heart instead of being an ice queen. Let's see, star in the #2 podcast. According to feedspot.com, The Juicy Scoop with Heather McDonald is the #2 podcast for celebrity news. She also covers a lot of Bravo TV. So you're going to have two kinds of fans. You're going to have Bravo TV fans and celebrity gossip fans who would get to listen to what she has to say, her side of the story. This message will be distributed in all media outlets, sending out statements to all but doing personal interviews with a journalist for the LA Times, which is where her story was, or her scandal was first published. Do a 2020 interview and create a podcast to be released all at once on her life and why she made her decisions. Approximate costs on getting a freelance journalist I found were between $500 to $7,000. Let's see, the cost of making a professional podcast is $5,000. That's including all equipment. Advertising the podcast for 2 months, I would say in Times Square to get the most views besides social media, is $30,000. It's $5,000 per day to advertise, and that's the low end cost in Times Square. But so that was my media strategy, and thank you for listening.